Good morning, I am Mary Joy Apigo and my topic for today is self-awareness and self-management and the Filipino values. So what is self-awareness? Self-awareness is our ability to notice our thoughts and feelings and how they influence our behaviors. In doing so, we can monitor ourselves because we have a better understanding of what our internal preferences are. And its core self-awareness is our ability to understand ourselves and how we fit into the world. Being self-aware is also means recognizing what you can and can't control. Many of us rely on the external world to tell us how to live. As a result, we take away our ability to define our own truth. We also fail to fully discover our values, dreams, and patterns, all important keys that can help inform our decision making and creation the life we want. Self-awareness is a skill that we can develop, but understanding what it looks like is an important first step. Despite how life-changing self-awareness can be, it's not the most straightforward concept to define. And when we can't define something, we usually have trouble pursuing it. It's kind of like me asking you to go eat a balanced diet without giving you examples. You know you should do it. You have some specific details in mind, but you don't know how to incorporate it regularly into your life. Self-management, which is also referred to as self-control or self-regulation, is the ability to regulate one's emotions, thoughts, and behaviors effectively in different situations. This includes managing stress, delaying gratification, motivating oneself, and setting and working toward personal and academic goals. Students with strong self-management skills arrive to class prepared, pay attention, follow directions, allow others to speak without interruption, and work independently with focus. Self-control in children as young as age of 5 can predict important life outcomes such as high school completion, physical health, income, single parenthood, substance dependence, and criminal involvement. The self-management skill allow you to maximize your productivity, improve your workplace performance, and efficiently achieve professional goals. Improving your self-management skills can help you increase your employability and better manage your career path. In this article, we identify self-management skill for the workplace and offers tips for enhancing them. For example, in the skills that develop self-awareness includes identifying and analyzing one's emotions and how they affect others. Second, understanding the relationship between one's emotion, thoughts, values, and behavior. Integrating personal and social identities, and also identifying personal, cultural, and linguistic assets, demonstrating honesty and integrity, examining prejudice and biases, experiencing self-efficiency, having a growth mindset, and developing interest and a sense of purpose. And self-management is the ability to navigate and shift in a healthy way in one's thoughts, emotions, and behaviors in order to make decisions and reach goals that benefit oneself and others. For example, A new sixth grader who is anxious about starting middle school remembers learning from the fifth grade teacher that when she is feeling scared, she can change how she feels by thinking differently about the situation. So, instead of dreading her new school, this student decides to view it as an adventure, one that might bring her new friends, wonderful teachers, and exciting opportunities. Self management also includes the skills of regulating and expressing one's emotion thoughtfully, demonstrating perseverance and reliances to overcome obstacles, sustaining healthy boundaries, identifying and using stress management strategies, setting personal and collective goals, using and planning organizational skills, showing the courage to take initiative, demonstrating personal and collective agency, maintaining attention, using feedback constructively, practicing self compassion. Ultimately, self awareness and self management are closely linked. For example, being able to stop and calm down when one is upset requires skills like recognizing and labeling the emotions and considering how they might be affecting one's behavior choices. Self awareness and Filipino values. The self. Every one of us has an obligation to ourselves, but there are times that we are facing difficulties in understanding these obligations. One of the reasons is how we understand exactly what self is. One way to understand this helphood to conceive it's a personal role that one plays in general drama of life. Your inner self is a natural part of you, and by recognizing it, you start to actively influence the balance that has now heavily leaned towards the part of your personality. Your priorities in life will change when you start to give time and attention to your inner self. According to Birch, 1997, one of the most crucial processes in early years of the child's life is development of sense of self. Gardner, 1982, suggests that there are a number of factors that the children should know. They should know, be aware of their own body and its appearance, states, and size. Be able to refer to themselves appropriately through language and be able to distinguish descriptions which apply to self and which do not. Emotional awareness. Emotional awareness is the ability to recognize our own emotions and their effects on us. That means that we are of how we react to environment factors and how our emotions affect our performance. The person who possesses competency emotional awareness is one who is aware of his own feelings and knows why feeling is occur and understands implication of our emotions, pays attention to the physical signs that arouse in stressful situations, knows his own strength and weakness and understanding his own emotions and impact of his behavior on others diverse situation.